Hello everyone. Today we are here to discuss on Adani Group stocks. Is it time to invest Adani stocks or should we wait for a long time or should we wait for even more time? This is for a just analysis and educational purpose. So we are not SEBI registered trainers. So let's understand what exactly we are going to extract from this first. So what are the allegations against the Adani Group from Hindenburg? What are the allegations? Why stock is being corrected so much? Let's do that from step-by-step analysis. So on 24th January, US short seller Hindenburg Research alleged on the Adani Group. They have raised a concern. Okay. Allegations they have raised on 24th January. Next, what happened? Hindenburg report. What was actually included in that report? Hindenburg report accused the Adani Group of engaging in large-scale stock price manipulation. First point is stock price manipulation. The point number one. Point number two, falsely overinflating the value of their assets. Second point is they have inflated their asset values. First is they have done the stock price manipulation. Second is they have inflated their assets. Third point is used offshore shell companies to inflate stock prices as well. So this stock manipulation they have raised by taking a support of offshore shell companies to inflate the stock prices. These three are the allegations they have done on Adani Group. After these allegations on Adani Group, how exactly Adani Group stocks have behaved on that day or next day? 24th January was announced. It was as per the US time, and 25th, 26th was February, and 27th started reacting more because January 26th was the Republic Day. So there was no stock market on that day. And 26th, 27th was started reacting to the market. So let's see how exactly it has reacted on the stock market on that day. The stock price was trading at here before allegations. As soon as this allegation, stock price has fell by almost such a big from 3,335 to 2,761. Almost 600 points have been come down. 600 points. In next 6 trading days, it has reached 1,000 rupees. From 3,300 to 1,000 rupees. Stock price has dropped from 3,350 to 1,031. Almost 2,300 rupees price has come down in just 6 trading days because of Hindenburg allegations. Of 3 allegations, whatever I've done. So what all the impact happened to market and Adani Group in this era of this 6 trading days? Market crash from 3,350 to 1,000 rupees. This we have taken example of Adani Enterprises alone. We have not touched on the other stock. How exactly? Other stock we have mentioned what exactly happened here. On those days, the total loss in market value of 12.4 lakh crore, which translates to $150 billion. Total loss, total market value loss. Major hit was Adani Total Gas, Adani Green Energy, and Adani Transmission. Have seen over 75% erosion in their value in a month. And largely on the Adani Enterprises has lost 65%. That Adani Enterprises, what we are talking now, this has lost 65% stake straight away. 3,350 to 1,031. So this was the impact happened after the allegations from Hindenburg. Now, what exactly we should look from the next point? Let's see. Adani Group has to recover, has to come out of this Hindenburg. Once if they answer back to Hindenburg, then only they'll get their strike or price back or original price. Otherwise, it will be a clear indication, right? They have done fraud or anything. So that's why Adani has given an answer to Hindenburg. Adani Group has claimed that Hindenburg's findings are a calculated attack on India. This was the first point. And second point, Adani's response included more than 350 pages of annexes that included snippets from annual reports, public disclosures, and earlier court rulings. Everything they have provided, along with the 350 pages annexes. And thirdly, Adani also said relate to public shareholders and third parties, and some were baseless. Some were baseless allegations based on imaginary fact patterns. So Adani has mentioned these 3 points. When they have given these 3 answers, Hindenburg has again come back and replied saying that Hindenburg has said that Adani failed to specifically answer 62 of our 88 questions. That means Adani has not answered for complete 88 questions. Instead, they have not answered for 62 and they have answered only 26. So Hindenburg still claimed that they did not get complete answer for whatever the allegations have been raised. So that means technically Hindenburg is also telling that they are right, and Adani is also trying to prove that it is wrong. So now, because the thing is, if we see overall scenario, it's still under the confusion for investors. What is it going on? Whether Adani is right or Hindenburg is right. Is there anything goof up happened or not? Or Adani is trying to, or sorry, Hindenburg is trying to make a false allegations. All these things has to be answered, right? So investors are in still question mark. They don't know what exactly to be done in this kind of a situations, right? So why all these allegations has raised on Adani? Why world started focusing largely on Adani Group? Let's understand that first. Adani Group acquires Ambuja and ACC Cement to become India's second largest cement maker. This acquisition has completed on 16th September 2022. So Adani became the largest cement maker, second largest cement maker in India. The acquisition of Ambuja Cement and ACC is the largest acquisition ever by Adani Group and India's largest ever in the infrastructure and material space. So this was the largest acquisition ever for Adani, and as well as largest in the infrastructure space. They are the largest acquisition because Ambuja and ACC has its own strength and the positive points of that such a big maker. They have done the positives. Now, third point is Adani's net worth on after this acquisition, everything. Adani's net worth has touched by $155 billion, over 12.3 lakh crore, and was trailing after Tesla founder Elon Musk, who has a net worth of $260 billion, over 21.4 lakh, according to Bloomberg. So Adani and Tesla is like Tesla anyway is a number one in the Bloomberg as per the billionaire list. Adani also touched that $155 billion, and it is almost near to that third level during that time. And Adani is the first Asian to be among the 3 richest persons in the world. Adani is the first Asian to be among the 3 richest persons in the world. According to Bloomberg, he had started the year as number 14 on the Bloomberg Billionaires Index. When he started the year with 14 number, and then he became third largest. So world started looking after him. Always, it is a mindset. Who is the world's billionaire or world's richest person, like that? When it comes like a top 10 billionaires, how exactly they're performing? They might be like motivators also. They might be influencers, because people are largely focusing on their success, focusing on their success stories. Like once if they become from 14th to 3rd, definitely words will start looking after these companies or these group, how exactly they have grown, how is their history, everything. When they are looking after this, largely they came into the limelight, and then Hindenburg is the one who started going in depth. What is their growth rate, what exactly they have done to reach this level, and from 14th to 3rd within 1 year, how they come back. All these things, like there are so many questions within the investors as well, but Hindenburg has gone one step ahead and then got into the details. So this was the overall scenario. This is the reason Hindenburg has looked into deeper analysis of Adani Group. So on a investor point of view, now Hindenburg, Adani, everything is over. Now on an investor point of view, that is we retailers or maybe bigger investors, FIIs and DIs, all these things, why exactly they have to do the analysis on this stock? Should they be continuing to hold that position or should they exit? Because the reasons, they have to find out whether to stay or not, right? Otherwise, they cannot have a continuation, or they might exit also. So that's why it's time to do the fundamental analysis on Adani stocks. They started what all the points they should look, as Adani stocks are not making higher highs. After this allegation, Adani stocks are not making higher highs. It is being flat or choppy market. Second, Retail investors are waiting to recover or averaging because the stock was trading at 4,000 rupees and it came to 1,000, and they're trying to recover because their investment has been eroded. Maybe retailer, they must have even a small stockholder or bigger stockholder or medium stockholder, whatever. But investment is an investment. They are thinking that to recover or average, should I do take an average or should I exit? They're in the confusion. So it's time for them to do the analysis, right? And is the stock price correction over or not over it? Investors has to understand whether stock price correction is over or not yet, or is there any another connection? If not, what would be the best price or time to do averages or to make a new investments? Because investors are already almost interested, right? This stock company has not closed. Adani is a good stock. People are interested to take positions or take an investment plans. So definitely they would be interested in understanding this analysis, right? And also they are having one more concern that if one more correction happens, then investors might literally lose patience on these stocks. And they might lose interest on this stock market itself, because already 4,000 to 1,000, and again if it is one more down, then they'll literally get tempted, right? What happened? What's exactly happening? They'll lose the tension and they'll have a patience. They'll lose the patience, everything, and end of the day they will lose the interest on stock market itself. It's also retail investors and big investors interest as well, to protect their interest. So that's why they'll start doing fundamental analysis. So even in my investment perspective or in a knowledge perspective, we started doing analysis. Let's see what all those analysis now. First analysis, what we have done, technical analysis. Okay, technical perspective. Till July, stock price was trading at 165 rupees. It was trading at 165 rupees here till July 2020, just 3 years before. It was trading at 165 rupees. Within next 2 years, by November 2022, stock price has gone to 4,013. It's a peak. 4,013 rupees it went, which is a 2,500% growth. 2,500% growth. Right? From 165 to 155% to 2,500% growth. So people will be tempted. Those who have invested here at 165 rupees, it has gone to 4,000 rupees, right? So investors are thinking, oh, super stock, good stock, it's growing very good. But as soon as the Hindenburg result has done, stock has fell to 1,000 rupees. Suddenly, every investors, retailers, everybody got shaky. What? 4,000 rupees became 1,000 rupees. My profit, everything got eroded. Or imagine if somebody bought it at 4,000 levels, where their investment or where their money has gone, suddenly they'll get tensed, right? So why this fall? Sudden rise and sudden fall. What exactly happened in between these days? That's what Hindenburg also rising. Because this is like unexpected moment of high and unexpected moment of down. If the Hindenburg research is right, or if wrong, then it should not have crashed and it should have bounced back to this level itself. Within this, already it's been 4-5 months. Still it is in the choppy market, right? The analysis one. So still we have not got an entry point as per this analysis, right? Point number 2, that is second analysis. Let's do now fundamental perspective. At the 2012, 10 years before, their sales was 39,356. 2020, their sales has risen only by 4,000 crore. 4,000 crore, not even double. But the price was very much at 165. It's fine, good. But 2021, their revenue got reduced by 39,000 crore. 39,000 crore. 4 crore has reduced. But still, price was trading almost higher. It was making higher highs. By 2012, as soon as they posted the result by 30,000 crore more, stock has gone to 40,000 crore. Sorry, 4,000 rupees. 4,000 rupees within this results, it has gone to 4,000 rupees. 165 it was trading here. 2,500% it has grown. Why? The stock is 39,000 crore 10 years before and now 69,000 crore. It is like double. It's not, it's a sales. And it's a sales, it's not a profit. Okay. Point number 1. it has only just doubled. Okay, let's giving a benefit of stock must have been doubled, maybe 165 to 330, or even 3 times, 165 to 500 rupees or 5,000 rupees, worst to worst case. It has gone to 2,500%, almost 4,000 rupees. Why? Point number one. Point number two, net profit. 2012 net profit was 2020 rupees, 2020,000 crore. Sorry, 2020 crore. And now in 2020, it has gone down to 1,040 crore. And it has come down to 1,046. And now 788 crore. PAT, that is profit after tax, has reduced to 788 crore. Whereas in 10 years before, 2020 crore, and it has come down to 788 crore. Still price is flying like a skyrocket. 165 to 4,000 rupees. When their PAT has not grown, just revenue has been doubled. PAT has not grown. And expense, imagine here, 69,420 crore they have done the business, and 65,707 is the expense. Whereas when they were doing 39,356 crore business, their expense was only 34,000. That means whatever they are making sales equally, expense also equally. Then how profit will get increased? Then why stock prices are going like a skyrocket, 4,000 rupees? Right? Maybe is this the reason Hindenburg is claiming that? Point number one, as per the Hindenburg, stock price manipulation. Point number one, the stock price manipulation. Is this the manipulation? We'll have to see. We'll have to analyze again. So, and secondly, net profit has not grown only. Still stock price is going like a skyrocket, 2,500%. Definitely, it's very difficult to believe and invest on such stocks, right? Like that, investors will think. And it is like a clearly visible. If the stock as PAT has grown, we can also see that, okay, we can make an investment. So that means this has to get corrected, or this should get corrected, or this should be given an answer. If this given an answer, then definitely investors might think of reinvesting back, or might be waiting for a long term. So this is one concern what everybody is also referring, and even we are also having a question mark on this when we are doing the analysis. This is for an analysis purpose. We'll have to see why exactly that PAT has come down from 2020 crore to 788 crore, and still stock has been in the March 2022, still the stock price has gone up to 4,000 rupees. And even 2023 also, their stock has gone to 2,420. It is just marginally increased by 10 years before. So this is what everybody is having a concern. And this is what, even when we are doing analysis from so many articles, when we were reading, we were also having questions. So we are also trying to understand their balance sheet, everything. So it's all, it's all knowledge purpose. We are trying to do this on investment purpose as well. So now, and EPS, if you look after this EPS, 16.72 was the EPS in 10 years before. And now in 2020, it has gone to 10 rupees, 10.35 points, and 8.39 points, and 7.06 points. EPS also has not grown. And still stock price trading at 4,000 rupees. Right? So these are all the concerns. If these are all the concerns, if investors get an answer, then might be thinking of investing back. So this is the even concerns of an investment perspective. And when we are doing analysis for education also, for our own knowledge purpose also, we are getting all these questions. Why this EPS also is not growing, earning per share, and PAT also has not grown. Why all these things? Why exactly it's happening? Right? So these are all the questions it has arisen when we are doing analysis. And again, third analysis, balance sheet. The Hindenburg has raised, one is stock price manipulation and other one is asset, right? So whatever they have raised, we have just discussing on that point here. Nothing else we are talking here. So only on the Hindenburg analysis based upon their allegations. 2012, their reserves was 19,363. And 2020, the reserves has come down to 16,837. And 2021, the reserves has come down to, increased to 17,000, which is even lesser than 2012. And it has increased by 3,000 crore compared to 2012. Because of this, stock has gone to 2,500%. Then we'll have to think, is it really making sense for investors to invest and bring the stock price to 4,000 crore? This is on point number one. And point number two, on the fixed asset. When we think of fixed asset here, 2012, it was 37,000 crore. 2020, it has reduced to 10,476 crore. And 2021, it has gone to 10,838 crore. It has not reached 2012, whatever they made the assets investment, that asset investment still not done. 30,000 crore is still a question mark, right? So 2012, it was 37,000 crore. And now it has come down to 30,000 crore. So this is what the Hindenburg is also talking, like there is a number question mark, like 37,000 crore, it should ideally get increased. That's where the sales revenue gets increased. Assets are eventually gets connected. As much as the assets are increasing, definitely sales also will get increased. That's the formula, right? Whenever assets rises, sales revenue gets raised and profit also gets eventually raised. That's the like maths, what we normally follow in all the things. So when assets are being down from 37,000 crore to 30,000 crore, still stock price has gone up by 2,500%. That is 4,000 crore. This 63,000 crore, let's not talk about this because this is after the January, because the stock price has gone here in November itself to 4,000 rupees and it was going up after that. After November onwards, its stock prices started going up. So, and lastly, the total asset, it was like 1,06,000 crore in 2012. And 2020, it has come down to 46,000 crore. And it has come down to 51,000 crore. And it has come down to 101 crore. So this total assets have not been increased only. 106 crore was the initial asset. Initial means 10 years before. And now it has not reached this still 106 crore itself. And still it is generating so much revenue. Why and where exactly it's generating? That is what Hindenburg has raised a concern. On the asset allegation, on the stock manipulation, and from outsider, they have done the manipulation. All these three questions they're asking. If we understand this, then investors are good to go for an investment. If they get an answer for all this, then definitely investors will be definitely thinking that they can do the average, they can buy more quantities to do the average, and they can always do that. So these are all the even question mark to us. We even don't know what exactly to be understand, or we have to understand maybe in deeper. Even we are also learning all this balance sheets after Hindenburg releases that we are started going drill down to understand in depth what exactly is the rise. Is it right or wrong? Are they just making an allegation just to back down India or whatever? We'll have to see, right? So just we are going, this is for an education purpose. Please have your own analysis before making an investment, because your hard-earned money you are investing, if it goes crash like this from 4,000 to 150 or 1,000 rupees, then where you are going to believe the confidence in stock market? You will be losing interest on the stock market, right? Because your money is getting eroded. Hard-earned money. If you invest in the banks, definitely they'll give you fixed returns, like fixed deposits. Your money gets double in 5 years or 6 years, 8 years, or whatever the tenures they mention. So definitely people will be thinking of their safeguarding their investment. When they get this kind of news, all these things suddenly drop, all these things, their investment gets eroded. They might have bought loan and then invested, whatever. So it's all about public interest and retailer interest. We have done this analysis. Thank you so much for spending time. Please like and comment and share on this if you have any doubts.